Sunset Record Studios. It's Detroit Life Live.
Oh.
I'm gonna get you.
You and everybody else.
Detroit. The Motor City. It's who we are. How we build. Inspire, empower, and strive for greatness. It's doing what they say you can't.
Little Hopi.
Believe, even if no one sees it. It's not giving up. It's the drive to rise up. Refusing to quit. That's the unstoppable force of Detroit. That's the Detroit life.
Hey, what up? That is the Detroit Life. I'm your main man, Chris Wren, with Danny Super Vitani.
Yay!
Soprani over here.
We are back.
Show 139. Gotta be greater and be bester, which is not a word.
Bester.
I don't know. I just had to make. I had to make it make no sense because Danny's like, that don't make no sense earlier when you said greater.
That's cute.
Anyway, be greater, be good, be nice, be
Yes.
Danny-ified.
Yes.
I want to be flip-nominal though.
You are flip-nominal. We
Thank
have
you.
a lot to talk about today, and we're also obviously celebrating St. Patrick's Day a little early.
I didn't want to, but I got forced into it.
We've
So,
got our
here we are.
jewelry, and we've got
Jewelry.
yeah, we've got our lucky Irish coins
Yeah.
and our shamrock, and we have a special guest, Ross Mead, coming on today. We're going to talk to him a little bit. He's got some shows coming up, and he's got
Yeah.
some songs coming out, so we are excited to talk with him. Yeah, lots of stuff to cover.
But before we do, everybody that's watching, please like and share this, and you could be entered to win a Detroit Life Super Era t-shirt.
Yes, and we will be announcing who won last week's Detroit Life t-shirt at the end of today's show. So if you
Yeah.
shared last week's video, it could be you. So make sure you stay tuned.
Yeah, don't play yourself. Treat yourself by watching the whole show, because if you don't, Danny won't give you a hug then.
That's right. No hugs for you.
What's up, Scott? Thanks for tuning in. Mopar, what up? What up, Debbie? What up, Savi? Savi Styles, what is up? Caroline Reynolds in the house. That sounds weird to say, but it is true.
Yes.
I'm married to the game, not the show. The game, the fame and claiming you set you
love
paying.
Caroline.
So, all right, first thing on the agenda, we got a lot to talk about, like Danny Soprani, Super Vitani. I think I like that now.
Yeah, I like
Danny
it better.
Super Vitani.
Yeah.
Soprani.
Soprani.
Or Soprani, Vitani, Super Danny. I don't know, one of those.
I don't even know where that originated or where you got that from.
I
but
came
it's-
up with that.
It's stuck, I guess.
And
So,
it's still sticking.
Yeah, I
like a
guess so.
sticker.
Yeah.
So don't play yourself. Okay, what's first? What do we do over the weekends? We want to start with that, or do we want to start off with where Detroit Life's going to be? But I'll talk about that. So let's talk about what we did over the weekend, because mine's a blur and I got to think about it for a minute.
Well, my weekend was
Boring.
mildly uneventful, but my mom is watching. Hi, Mom. And she got,
Hey, Mama.
she got a new kitty. She got a new kitty cat.
I want a new leprechaun, but go ahead.
She got Highland Lynx, I believe they're called. And
who?
A Highland Lynx cat. And it is so cute.
Sounds like it was like made.
No,
like in a lab.
it's like a wild cat. And it's
Oh.
so cute, and I saw pictures of it. I haven't officially seen it in person yet, but Friday.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to have a cocktail while you're talking.
Yeah, that looks like a cocktail.
My water's pretty good. My water's
Yes.
delicious.
But anyway, that was pretty much all the, I mean, it was pretty
That's
dope.
it? Your mom's got a new cat?
Yeah, I can't wait to see you on Friday. Anyway, you've got more anyway. I always leave a little extra time for your weekend.
Well, you know, I like to ramble because I'm so passionate about what I'm doing in life and, you know, everything that's going on in my world. My world went from like 1 to 50 to like 1,000. And, you know, I got a lot of stuff going on. But long story short, over the weekend, a lot of stuff happened. I can't get into it all, but I'll get into the good stuff.
Okay.
I honestly been cooking up this whole Nike thing for a while. I got a lot of messages, a lot of Facebook messages, and we decided, I said, let's go for it, and we did a small run of this Nike stuff, and it's actually doing really well. So if you don't know, Detroit Life, Nike, you know, we got some hoodies and we got some T-shirts coming out, which they're already out, and we got orders. They actually release Wednesday. So I'm pretty excited about that because that's I mean,
Very
Nike
exciting.
is the biggest sportswear company in the world,
Yes.
and I'm humbled to say that's freaking awesome. So thank you, everybody, for that. Make sure you guys go to the website, check that out, DetroitLifeGear.com. Also, something big that's going on is obviously I actually have the new St. Patty's Day shirts created, but I was waiting to the week of to launch it. So I posted them last night, and we're gonna, we're doing the Detroit Life St. Patty's Day shirt, and we're gonna be at Vintage House this Sunday, which is St. Patty's Day. We're gonna be there probably from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. the whole day, selling our new merch, new designs. When I say that, new designs, we got the St. Patty's Day shirt. We're gonna have a whole booth set up. You're gonna be there. It's gonna be amazing.
Yes, I will.
So we got that planned, and then Tuesday I got actually a VIP event I got to be at, but I'll post pictures and talk about that a little later. I don't want to ruin that whole surprise. But
pause. I wanted to mention too that one of the things I did over the weekend was I helped you guys put the crib together for Sadie.
Actually, you did the whole crib. I heard.
I did.
I wasn't home. I was too busy working. That's the thing. See, I'm always working.
Here's
Actually,
the thing. I've never felt like more of a husband than I did that night. Like, I was Caroline's husband that night. Me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That was me.
Now listen, I'm so good at building stuff, I don't even need directions. I'm that good.
Well, okay.
So thank you. You actually did me a huge favor, because while you were doing the crib, I was getting hats made. Detroit Life hats. That's what I was doing the whole weekend.
I was surprised that the crib came out looking like a crib, because you know what? I'm not used to building stuff like that. And it was like a bunch of parts, and we did it, didn't we, Caroline? It was great. And the crib looks really good, and I'm proud of it. And I'm so excited for her.
Well, we're going to see if Sadie can break it and make sure it's put together well.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It was built well. Yes. No, you did great. I'm telling you saved me. Like, I would have done it no matter what, but obviously you saved me a lot of time because I was at the shop working.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I was happy to do it. Caroline didn't even, we had talked about it and stuff, but I don't think she really thought I was going to go for it and do it. So anyways, I got out of the box and we just started taking it apart. It was great.
Everybody that's watching right now, if you don't know, a crib these days come in a big box. I had to get Pietro. Pietro, what up? Pietro had to come to the store with me to put it in his truck. That's how big this crib is. It wouldn't even fit in my Jeep.
Yeah.
Because Aaron's too busy. He don't want to help anybody out. He's just too busy. So
no, it was big. Yeah. But
has anybody put a crib together lately? Leave a comment.
I won't let you borrow it.
Yeah, and if
I already borrowed it. I got bricks in the back. Under the seat? What are you talking about?
It is a really, really cute crib. You guys did good picking it out. And
Caroline picked it out.
I just cannot
We actually got in a fight that day. Well, not a fight, but an argument. Because I was like, I think I made a comment or something.
About what? About the crib?
No, I think because when you order the crib, they don't have it in stock. You have to order it, and then you got to set up a schedule to come pick it up. No, bitch, I'm on my schedule. I'm buying a crib that's expensive. I'm going to tell you when I'm going to pick it up or ship it to me. Seriously? Anyway. So
spoiled.
Buying a crib, that's what's up.
Well,
but it looks good, and we're gonna put a Detroit Life logo on it.
Really?
And I'm working on some stuff, and over the weekend I got little Simply Sadie's logo done, which it's been done, but I got a little tracksuit for her, a little pink tracksuit.
Aww.
I got to show you that. So yeah, a lot of things in the works, a lot of shows coming up, and yeah, it's exciting.
That is so cool.
So
very exciting.
That's what's up. Now please share and like this video. And if you don't know who we are, now you know. We're Detroit Life Live.
And
I wanted to say something else, but I bit my tongue.
I was going to say, I never know what's going to come out.
Today's anti-sleep nap day.
No, today's holidays, annual Dream Day, and connected with that, National Nap Day. And here's why. I have been so tired. I have been so tired all day long, and more tired than I normally am. And I don't know if I just forgot about the time change or what, because I'm like, God, why am I so sleepy today? And everyone around me.
It is an hour later now.
Everyone around me was tired, yeah. And when we went to the shop, everybody was tired there, and everybody's like, why are we all so tired? Apparently, we all forgot that there was an hour change. Yeah.
Apparently, I did too.
Our phones automatically do it. So
right. Yeah. So we don't even think about it. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you were at the shop today. You were seeing how the manufacturing process works.
And also,
you actually helped.
We found out that I'm an adult child size, basically.
Oh.
I fit into a
it was like a youth large zip-up hoodie. Youth large, girls large.
I looked
12,
at
14, I think.
It was a 12, and I picked it up, and we were joking about it, and he says, I bet that would still fit you, and I'm like, haha. And he's like, put it on, let's see. And I put it on, and sure enough, it did. It fit. And I was embarrassed.
It's all good, Danny.
You know what?
So what's going on in the world?
Hey, Chuck. Chuck Day.
Chuck Day. You didn't friend request him, so now he's pissed.
No, Chuck, here's what happens. I have a lot of pending friend requests because Facebook won't let me add any more people. Every time people want to add me, I have to go through and weed out some people I don't know or whatever.
Is that why you defriended me then?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I have to go through and delete some people in order to get new friends. So, Chuck, I'm working on it. Don't worry. You, my friend. You, my friend, man. So.
Oh, no, Chuck Day, you got to watch him. He's driving that caddy, speeding around. Juicing up on Thrive.
Oh, man. Well, we appreciate everybody watching the show, all the loyal watchers and all the new watchers. Also, again, make sure that you share this video so that you could be entered to win yourself a Detroit Life t-shirt. And we will announce who won last week's Detroit Life t-shirt at the end of this show. So if you shared last week's video, then the winner could be you. So make sure you stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's what's up.
And also today's celebrity birthdays. I only have one that is worth anything, really. Johnny Knoxville turns 47 today. What? Oh.
Well, I don't know what he said.
Okay. Johnny Knoxville from Jackass, 47 today. Today in history, in 1969, Levi jeans added bell-bottom jeans. And let me tell you something. I miss bell-bottom jeans.
No.
Yeah. Maybe not bell-bottoms, but way more flair. Everything's skinny jeans now. I hate it. I go anywhere. It's like high-waisted skinny jeans. I don't get it. But regardless, I digress. Today in history, in 1997, Paul McCartney was knighted by Queen Elizabeth. Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Hi, Scott. How are you? Thank you for watching. You got anything over there, Hugh? I can go over some news things if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. Because I was trying to find the story. I forgot to write it down.
I've got a couple.
Very interesting. So
I've got a couple really interesting stories. Okay, so
don't say the R. Kelly one.
No. The only thing I have bullet points here on my script.
Okay.
And the only thing I wrote about R. Kelly is I put R. Kelly interview, and here's why. Because I didn't watch it.
I did.
You did?
I kind of feel bad for the guy. We talked about this last week. I kind of feel bad for him. Damn.
You know, I
just want to dance to the music.
I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad that all this is coming out now. Like, I guess if he was going to deal with it, it's right. Like, if he did those things, he needs to deal with this
It's
crap.
the remix to Ignition.
But it should have been dealt with a while ago.
Kitchen. I see A-Ron over there doing some mixing, drinking all my Ciroc, and it's almost gone. Hey, I'm still a fan. I don't care. You know, I mean, whatever. I mean, you could be a creep, no creep. So
you're not going to be saying that once your daughter's born.
Well, let's just say if he did get arrested and charged with that, could have a problem. I want to go back to the 90s with the Cavalier.
A lot of these girls, they just had shitty parents. I don't mean to say.
It's all about the money,
There's
man.
3 sides to every story, but regardless, I know from what we do know about him, he definitely something needs to happen to him. So regardless, I digress again. So let's go over some of these stories, though.
Good. So I got one more thing to say when you're done.
Today, is it something stupid?
No.
Because normally you cut me off.
No, I know. No, I know what I was gonna say. But go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Today is the last day to use any Payless gift cards because many stores already are closed.
Good.
And
stores sucked anyway.
They're filing bankruptcy, or they might have already filed bankruptcy.
How many times I know somebody that bought a pair of shoes there and they fall apart literally the next day?
Well,
they should go out of business. They're bringing in stuff from China and reselling it here in the States.
So
At
is
stores.
a lot of people. That's
There's a lot of stores.
Yeah, but you have the borderline. Listen, you have a borderline there. I mean, what are you paying for the name Payless? You pay less because it's crap.
A lot of stores that carry a $20
You
shoe now.
pay less because it's crap.
well,
My shoes are $100 a pop.
some of them are good. I've had some that have lasted me a while.
I think Walmart's kind of part of it.
All I know is this. When I was a kid, we shopped at Kmart, and I wore Tracks. And those were better quality than Payless. I'm just saying. Now, I never shopped at Payless. I've been in the store here, but I never shopped there.
Payless did something where they
Yeah, I think that was fake. They had a fake store.
They had a fake store. What was it called?
They jacked it up. I don't know, something weird. And they sold their shoes like at triple the value. And it was like, oh, those are so nice. Oh, those are fancy.
Well,
Listen. Congratulations, you played yourself.
They give it a French.
All that
Yeah,
Chinese,
some
all that
French toast.
Chinese crap coming in here, or the whatever it's made, it's just crap. Throw it away. Like the dollar store stuff. I understand you like the dollar store,
I love Dollar Tree.
but it's all crap. It's all crap.
Well, especially
I'm just saying from personal experience
a
with
lot of
shoes.
things that, yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say if you're
Now-
looking for a notebook, I guess you can afford for it to be crappy.
But now, listen, here's the deal. You get what you pay for. Now, this is really important because when I was a kid, I wanted these damn Jordans. Now, Jordans are made by Nike and they're made in China, but they're really great quality, and you're paying for the name. Now, I'm not saying getting stuff made from out of seas is bad. What I am saying is your $20 shoes is going to give you $20 quality and $20 performance. That's all I'm saying.
Well.
I'd rather buy Levi's shoes. I don't even like Levi's.
He's got a vendetta against Payless. In other news.
I hate them. No, I don't hate them. I'm just saying.
Well, let us know what you think about that. Moving on.
Crap.
This is local. A man stole.
I'm local.
A man stole $838 worth of merchandise from TJ Maxx in Bloomfield Township.
Aaron, you know this guy?
That
Is one of your brothers?
That was February 19th.
Are they watching?
That was the TJ Maxx on Telegraph Road. Police are still investigating, but if you have any information,
I know who did it.
No, you don't.
Bank robbery,
though. Leon.
There's been a lot of
Just
robberies
joking.
lately locally. That's people don't do that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna rob the competition, but go ahead anyway.
Don't steal. Like, come on.
Well, in that case, I'm getting robbed every week because everybody's stealing my designs and ideas.
Here we
I'm
go.
Just saying. Go ahead.
Here we go. We're only a couple minutes in?
Wait, what happened?
He was wearing Carhartt, though. The guy who robbed the bank.
Well, hey, it's just supporting local.
No, but the guy who robbed that large.
Oh my God.
Which one? Was that the one over by me?
Yeah, 24 Mile and Hayes.
No, I thought it was 24 in Van Dyke.
Yeah, 2 of them over that way.
Yeah. Okay, so if you guys are watching right now and you're robbing banks, stop robbing banks. Get a job.
Don't rob anything. Like, if you rob, you're a loser. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not trying to be a hater, but like, if you go.
That means designs too. TM.
Oh, just like.
Well, you know, I made a video, and then 2 weeks later, somebody else is doing that same video. That's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. But go ahead, Danny. Sorry. This shit works me up. This is my life.
Anyway.
I eat, breathe, and sweat this stuff. Like, I'm just saying. And I'm not even. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. I'm
Sorry.
surprised that you cut yourself off. That was nice.
I got to shape up on this show because I know all my valuable viewers are watching.
That's
and they love
right.
us, so I'm trying to shape up.
Also,
Everybody's valuable.
When Chris gets passionate, he comes off a little bit
Detroit Life viewers matter.
abrasive. But I know Chris personally close. We've known each other for a long time. We've known each other, like he's my best friend. And I'll tell you, even though he comes off abrasive, he does have a huge heart. So don't let this be fooled. Fool you. That's just the candy coating there.
I'm still hard.
Anyway, let's
Hard to
see.
the core.
We got a couple more stories, and then we're gonna get Ross out here. So, okay, this is also local. A dog from Florida was separated from her owner. She was found in Michigan, which is a long ways away from home, by a Grand Blanc woman who refuses to be named at this time.
So somebody kidnapped her?
No, the dog ran away
napped her.
and somehow got all the way to Michigan. And after the Grand Blanc woman agreed to drive the dog all the way back to Florida, which is 1,000.
Oh, that's stupid. Ship it.
1,400 miles back to Florida to return this dog to her owner. The owner then decided she didn't want the dog anymore.
Moron.
Like,
Hopi, you want to be shipped? You want to be shipped? Hopi.
She can hear you.
We have a little dog in the house.
Sorry,
Yes, our little Hopi is in the house, little Hopi dog. Yeah, so the dog is currently awaiting a new home, but my God, what kind of monster? Like, they said, I guess in the quote they said something along the lines of,
Monsterville.
no, the owner was like, I don't have time to train her and blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, I drove this dog all the way back home, 1,400 miles so that you could be reunited with your dog,
Hope
and now
he
you
was
don't want her.
sleeping. I'd charge that. You know what? Some you know what.
I have a PSA also for people. If you can't handle the responsibilities of a dog, don't get one.
If you have the bitch-assness disease, please get immediate attention from a local ER or possibly a local friend that could talk you out of having the bitch-assness disease or possibly common sense. Please, you need help.
You're getting more and more
Just
brave
saying.
over there.
Abrasive
You're getting
alert.
brave
saying.
with your words there.
Abrasive alert.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So moving forward, you good, Danny?
Yes.
Did you get it out of your system?
I got one more story. So
Okay.
this one is the big one that I wrote a lot down for.
You know. Go
So
ahead.
Jeremy Taylor, he's 36. He's from Oregon. Was rescued after spending 5 days stuck
I heard about
in deep snow with his dog. And this was on February 24th.
Keith, what up?
February 24th. He slept in his car that first night, and then the next day he decided to hike out, and he fashioned snowshoes from pieces of roof rack he used for his kayak up on top of the roof or whatever. And after a mile of hiking with dog, he had to turn around because the dog was sinking too deep into the snow.
Why didn't you just carry the dog?
Well, he carried the dog back to the car,
I'd carry little Hopi.
and I know that he ate packets of taco sauce.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Taco Bell sauce. I heard of this.
and drank melted ice from outside the car. And then search and rescue found him the following Friday. But I guess it kept getting worse and worse, the snow on top of the car. And there was one point where, like, a airplane or a helicopter flew over, and he tried to get his, like, sunroof thing open, but the snow was too heavy on that, and he couldn't even get that open. So he had to wait 5 days. Ugh. And he was stuck in the middle of nowhere in all this snow, and his car wouldn't go anywhere. I just feel so bad.
All right, so here's my question. 2 questions. One, do we know what kind of sauce he ate? Because when I have that fire sauce at Taco Bell, it does a number on me. Point being, what for 5 days we had some fire sauce.
Well, unfortunately, that was not in that story. All it said was taco sauce, and I don't.
Taco Bell. I seen the picture.
I don't think that could have just been the picture when people hear taco sauce.
No, Taco Bell. He said Taco Bell sauce.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't think he fed it to the dog, but I don't know.
That animal, he should have.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. That's what I read. Is all I know. That's all I read.
Well, I got pictures here of it, and it's actually Taco Bell sauce. And they do show fired sauce.
Well.
Now, if that was me, die or be gassy or kill, with the smell, I'd eat the sauce. But
5 days is a long time, though. That's a long time.
Scott Hayes says, fire. That stuff is good. It's great going down, but, coming out, it's a problem. But anyway.
Is it? Oh,
yeah,
is it?
Leave a comment.
Oh, okay.
So I like all those white cancel sliders.
Yes. Well, do you have anything to say before we get Ross?
So what I failed to mention real quick is Wednesday is March 13th. That's 313 Day here in Detroit. And the whole Nike collaboration is the 313 collection. Aaron's got his 313 shirt on. I don't know if you can view him. I don't know if you see him.
313.
So what I'm saying is we got the collab with Nike. Go to the website. We also got the 313 original Detroit Life shirt. Go to DetroitLifeGear.com. Get your swag today if you support the show. If you like that merch, pick some up. And what I'm going to do right now is even give you a coupon code. It's Detroit Life Live 20. Get you 20% off. But I'm not going to be so generous with that code going forward. So after the show, you might have to replay that to get the code again.
Stingy.
So just saying, 313 Day. It's this Wednesday. Make sure you guys check out the swag. And hopefully we'll see you guys on Sunday at Vintage House, which is at Utica
14?
and south of Garfield, north of 13.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know the price to get in, but if you get in, you're going to see some custom Detroit Life swag, so you can pick it up.
And you'll see all of us.
Free before noon.
Free before noon.
And the line gets long, wrapped around the building.
Real long.
So if you want to get in for free, get there before noon.
Long. Yeah, you better get there early as you can too, Danny. I think last year we had some helpers.
I'm working.
I had some helpers come in that helped out working, and it was hard.
There at 6 in the morning.
They wanted to grab my butt and make sure I had no guns and this. And I'm like, dude, I know everybody here. What are you doing? It was just weird. But anyway, that's where we'll be.
Well, in the meantime, in between time.
Oh, you just TM.
TM. We're going to get Ross out here. Come on in, Ross. Hey.
No intro music? Oh,
Here
you break
he
my
goes.
heart.
There it is.
There it goes. What up, what up?
Interesting story about the taco sauce.
Yeah, I know. I just read that today. Isn't that weird?
The fire sauce is delish.
I know you were saying that.
That's all you heard in the story, isn't it?
Well,
That's it. That's all he
I
heard
don't
was
need
fire
Taco
sauce.
Bell too much, but 5 days is a long day.
5 days is a long time to be stuck in a car. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we got Ross here.
Yeah.
Ross
Welcome to
Mead.
Detroit Life Live.
Hi, everybody. How you guys doing?
Yes.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Oh, thanks for coming on. We
Yes.
appreciate it. Got it all set up.
What happened?
Ross, all set up.
Aaron
here.
broke something.
Go figure.
All right, so Ross, tell us what you do and how you do it. Let's start
Yeah,
there.
what's the secret? Here, get as close as you can.
Oh, sure,
We'll,
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
move out of your way.
All right,
Oh,
fair
I
enough.
forgot to do that.
I'm Ross Mead. Thank you guys once again for having me on here. I front a country band called the North Country Band, actually. We're out of the Genesee County area. We've been together for a little while. We've had some shuffles in the lineup, which everybody goes through shuffles and lineups, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So we do a little bit of modern country with a little bit of a rock flavor on it, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I wrote things down, I wrote country/rock music artist.
Right.
I figured that would cover it enough, right?
Yes.
So, how long have you been playing for?
Actually, I just spoke with Keith Spear about this not that long ago. I think he's watching the video right now. I should get mine out, like you had mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I can share mine with you if you
fair.
want.
That's so generous of you. Thank
You're so welcome.
I was just talking to Keith about this maybe a week or so ago, and it was under debate whether it was 2009 or 2010. I taught myself how to play guitar. I was a drummer beforehand, which I still love to play the drums. You don't.
I was
ever
gonna say I
stop
didn't know
playing
that.
the
I
drums.
didn't know you were a drummer before.
Yeah, for a lot of years, for a lot of nasty rock bands.
Yes.
That probably you wouldn't. Well, it's not pleasing to hear really. At
Aaron's
all.
a drummer.
But so,
I started,
is that right?
I started the whole studio. I started the whole studio by being a drummer.
See, and then once you play
know.
drums, you don't
Yeah.
not play drums.
Right.
So
I played drums. I wanted to take up guitar next. I just never got around. I went into engineering.
sure.
And started a studio.
All right.
It's never too late, Aaron.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Right. I'm going.
Well, I taught myself how to barely play guitar enough to write songs. That was the whole reason that I wanted to play guitar, was because I wanted to write songs. It's tough to do that from behind a drum kit, of course. But I think that was around 2009, 2010. I started to feel confident enough to start pulling, see if there was any interest in other musicians, and Keith showed up. Everybody else canceled on the audition, so it was just me and this guy that I had not met before in my basement. I think the only thing that kept him there was the fact that I had a drum kit set up. Otherwise, he was like, so nobody else showed up to this audition. But I think that was about 2009, 2010. And ever since then, you know, it's been building and growing, I guess you could say. It takes a couple of years to get, you know, things kind of squared away and shaped up.
Yeah.
What's harder, drumming or guitar?
Well, for me, playing the drums is very natural. So once you get it, it's like riding a bike. I mean, you get rusty, of course, but guitar is something that I've dedicated an awful lot of time to. And when I started, I was bad. I was really bad at it. You know, I was a bad singer. I was a bad songwriter. I was a bad guitar player overall. So I would have to say the guitar is a little more challenging for me.
Interesting.
It's probably
my brother's
different for everybody.
Sure. My brother's like a professional drummer, pretty much, and he always tries to show me the basics. I'm like, I just can't do this.
I know you
so
can
I think
really.
drums is hard.
You have the attention span
No.
of a fruit fly, so
Probably.
that's really what it is.
But for what is it harder to play drums though, or is it harder for guitar? Not necessarily learn, just play.
Okay. To play, I mean, it's more taxing of your energy for sure when you're a drummer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You want to get sweaty real quick. I mean,
Okay.
That's a
All
good
right.
question, though. Yeah. So I'm sure you've played tons of different places.
Sure.
So what is your favorite place to play at? And so far in your career so far, what has been your favorite show that you've played?
you were on the same show. We were just talking about this the other day. Country Palooza out in
yeah,
Jackson.
yeah.
Yes, that
Yeah.
was a fantastic time.
Yeah.
I just cited that a couple days ago in conversation with a few guys as my favorite show.
That was fun.
That was a great. It was hot. It was very
was hot,
incredibly
yeah.
hot.
Those are the best times, though. Like, everybody's hot. Everybody's drinking.
Was it like
Oh,
outside?
Yes, very much.
Oh, okay.
In the. I
in
mean,
the
there was
dead
a,
of summer.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Been there.
awesome.
No, that was probably my favorite one. I mean, the response we got at that time, and that was at the height of when I was fronting Ross Me and the Yankee Trash Band. That was like one of those moments where you kind of look out like, okay,
You'll remember that forever.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
As far as venues, what's my favorite venue to play at? I can't like.
I was gonna say, it's
Too
probably
many.
like kids. You can't pick a favorite kind of
Well,
thing.
you shouldn't. Parents too. You know what I mean. I heard you were a husband earlier. You felt like a husband putting cribs together.
Yeah, I am a husband. I'm Caroline's husband.
I got you.
That's my first line of work, right? So, doing this and putting your whole heart into it and playing music all the time. If someone is out there and they want to know how to start, what kind of advice can you give them on how to get going?
That's a great question, and I ran into a couple fellows at an acoustic show out in Fostoria maybe a month or so ago that kind of asked me the same thing. They were like, hey, you know, we try to play music. It comes off as noisy, which, I mean, if you try to play music, it's going to be noisy to begin with. But
Especially if you suck like I do. You make a racket.
well, you can't stop. That was my piece of
Right.
advice.
You sell your soul.
You can't stop. That's what the whole thing is about. If at every time I'd hit a roadblock and I had to quit, I mean, I don't know, it's heartbreaking. You know, anytime you put your whole heart into something and
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that partner,
Crunches
that
it out.
girlfriend or boyfriend that you even at the worst times you can't give them up. You just can't. You're always going back all the time.
Damn. Now, do you do music full time? Is it your full time thing, or do you have a full time job too?
No, my wife and I own a grocery store over in Flint. We bought that
Oh, okay.
about a year or so ago. So no, that I would definitely say that's not even. I can't even call that a full-time job. That is like where we stay. No.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Being a business owner, I know.
That sounds
crazy.
like an exaggeration, but for real, there are nights where there's a futon, and that is just where you go because you're coming right back in the morning,
Yep.
regardless.
Yeah, we were doing inventory or something.
That's
Yeah.
hard work, nitty gritty.
Just about anything. And so we've got a couple employees that allow for me to be able to go and still do shows here and there, which I've been doing at least 1 to 2 acoustic shows a week, and North Country stays pretty busy. We're on about 5 shows a month right now, I want to say,
Wow.
is the average.
That's still a
And-
lot. That's a
well,
lot of
especially if
shows.
you're working,
Yeah.
any other job like that, it's nuts. It gets crazy at times
Yeah.
for sure.
Wow. So married then? Single? Married?
Oh, definitely married. Married as well.
Sorry, he's off the market.
Sorry, ladies.
I have
Too
two
late.
beautiful kids who are, they're teenagers actually. When people ask me about that, like, you don't have teenage kids. I'm like, yes, I absolutely do.
Really?
Yes.
That is crazy.
Yep.
Man.
There's something to be
Man.
said about long winters and being, getting started early in life is what they say. So I was just trying to fast track everything.
Hey, but you know what?
To this
Now,
moment. I'm late.
now they're teenagers. So now you've already
you're doing
surpassed
all
that hard part of them.
Oh no, we're locked right in like $2 with teenagehood right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say this will be probably a hard part too. But once this part's over, then it's smooth sailing.
I'm really hoping that's the case.
Rebellion is setting in rebelliousness yet?
Only one of them, and we'll leave their names out of it, but one of them's getting there. Yes, exactly. Can you censor
Talking
that?
back and rebel. Yeah.
One of them just got their driver's permit, so that should tell you that if that didn't show my age directly.
That is nuts.
The
You
other
don't
one's
look
right
old enough
behind
to
it.
have kids.
Now, are
now.
any of them interested in music or anything?
No, I mean,
Dang.
it's the weirdest thing. I mean, my son I put together the drum kit for him to play, and he might even be watching this. He's gonna get mad at me, but I put it together so many times. I sent him to his mother's house with an electronic drum set, and I've asked him like every day for a couple days, hey, did you get that set up? FaceTime me and we'll make sure that it gets set up. And over about a month or so, it was just kind of like, yeah, Dad, I'm just not gonna do it.
He's just not into it.
Wow.
I mean, no.
At least
there's-
he's honest.
Yeah, there's ukulele, piano, there's slide
Wow.
guitar, there's drums, I've Roland keyboards. I've got some of the old Emerson, Lake and Palmer synthesizers at the house. I've got a lot, endless amount of bells, trumpets, blah blah blah, and they don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, you're either a left brain or a right brain, man. It's just, I feel you.
They like to listen to music.
Right.
They don't want to sing in front of me, not loudly at all, and they hardly touch any instrumentation at all. And
That could always change though,
They might-
because
in their 20s it might change.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping. I was hoping that maybe because they had such a, I don't know, like first contact with so many instruments that like, hey, please get started with
Right.
this.
Yeah.
If I'd have started singing or playing guitar at an earlier age, I mean, I would feel so much better.
Yeah, I wish I would have, because I didn't start learning until I was like into my 20s.
Right?
So,
Wow.
so it could still happen. Don't give up faith. It could still.
That's the
Hey,
theme.
you
Don't-
said you like
don't give up.
writing, right?
Yeah.
So do you write all your own songs? Like, do you sing them all too in the band? That's what you do?
The band is
I
not.
didn't
I do write quite a bit actually. I've been writing for a long time. I've got. There's a song that's on Spotify, Pandora, and wherever else you can find media like that, but it's called Tonight's Our Night. I released that a while back, but I've probably written, everybody that does write's probably written 10, 20 songs that just never make it to tape.
Yeah.
Everybody's got
It's
their
the same way
book.
for designing. I do 100 designs and maybe 4 or 5 will make it there. Kind of.
So you know.
You're always critical, the most
Oh, hell
critical
yeah.
of yourself.
You have
you
to
have
be.
to be. No, that's
Exactly.
how if I feel like it's junk and I hold myself to that like real nasty standard of like, no, that just it doesn't work out right. I mean, nobody else is gonna. Your friends are gonna always tell you like, no, that's fantastic. That looks
Yeah,
great.
I've known. I mean, they mean well, but you can't trust them.
And I know it comes from love,
Right.
but it's still like, no, man, I really do want to get better at writing or better at, whatever it is that gets you excited. So please don't lie to me. I mean,
Right.
it's great. You can say it in a tactful manner that doesn't sound
Right.
like that's junk. Just
Right.
throw that out.
And I feel like too, if you hit gold, you know what I mean.
It's maybe not the first time you play it, but the second or third time you really doing the whole thing together and the gears start to click together, and then you start to feel the movement of the song. That's when you know. And you do design.
Oh yeah.
So once you get into the
Every
middle of
night.
a project, once you get in the middle of a project, you kind of know like whether you should jump ship or like,
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta pursue
Delete
this.
or save.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Well, you got a jam-packed schedule. How do you make time for writing? Like between kids, married, the
Yeah.
store.
If I'm being
How do you
honest,
do it?
you gotta. Okay, so if we're being totally honest, on your way home from a gig or from anywhere,
Notes?
really, yes, I send voice notes to
Yeah.
keep track of like lines that I think are gonna be.
I do it too.
That are gonna work, dude. And I use my voice recorder. Sometimes the next morning you look at it like, what is this? What was I
Right.
trying to say here?
And like especially when you're
That
driving
helps.
and stuff, and
Yeah.
you like think of something, you're like can't forget that, and then it doesn't make any sense the next day. But you can still use it. It's still there.
I can sometimes decipher what I've put in there, but
Well, yeah, it's our notes.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well,
I actually
voice
type them in a
recording.
lot. So voice recording actually is pretty nice too. I never done that. Interesting.
you will not get the same message out as you put in. It has not worked for me every time. But that is how I keep track of stuff like that. And so when I
Damn.
do get time, I am able to sit down and I kind of weed through what I think is the best theme that I want to kind of work with. Or maybe it's about the mood that I'm in, which I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and do. I'm guilty of not sitting down and writing.
Well, life
very
gets
often.
busy.
It does.
Scott, what up? He says he's a drummer and it's a great release. Okay, that's what's up.
Agree.
So you do have some shows coming up locally.
I do.
I believe. So it says here Dooley's. That's April 4th.
Oh,
Yep.
Dooley's, Gratiot.
I am not familiar. This will be my first time there.
Welcome.
I'm the
It's right
opener.
down the street from here.
It is on
Awesome.
Gratiot?
Yep, on Gratiot here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm the opener that evening for actually Eddie T, who was supposed to be on the show
Okay.
tonight. That's how come I'm here today. I was asked because they couldn't make it today.
So
I
yeah,
hope
Eddie
everything
T.
is great out there for them.
Eddie T will be on
Next week,
next
I think we're going to try to get them on if they're listening. Yeah.
So thank you to Eddie's wife.
Eddie
Yeah, Tracy
T, what
Friend,
up?
thank you so much for hitting me
Yes,
up.
thanks for bringing Ross
Yes.
here. You also are playing with the North Country Band on the 18th.
Yep. So on the first day there, I'm opening for Eddie T as just an acoustic opener, and then the 18th, the whole band will be there, which is exciting to me. We don't come down this way very often. We played a couple benefits down here a while back, but I get requests from fans to come down this way, and I don't make it out this way very often at all. So it's nice.
Where are you from? Like where are you located directly?
Where am I located directly is somewhere between.
Any woman's bathroom stall. No, just joking. Right in your
That's
phone
you.
number.
You're getting confused with yourself.
No, I live in Mount Morris now.
Okay. That's close to home for me. Where
Yeah.
I grew up. For sure. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
It's on the Flint area, you were
Yep.
saying, right?
Yeah,
That's
it.
well, I grew up
Yeah.
in Elba. Everybody moves from Elba to Davison, Lapeer to Davison, and then they make the transition wherever rent's cheapest until you become
Comfortable, right?
Yeah, comfortable enough to buy a home or otherwise. Yeah.
Right.
So that's where we landed. I live in a nice spot over in Mount Morris. I've got just enough acreage to shoot guns and drive trucks and get ridiculous.
That is what life's all about.
I love that part of life.
Yes.
Yeah, there's other parts that I like too, but
As long as you can do that, and you got
Yeah.
kids to do it with, like how great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you got a new release out of Rebirth, is it?
No, I'm working on a new release at Rebirth Studios out in Swartz
okay.
Creek with Mario Warfield, who he actually engineered and produced Tonight's Our Night, which is on, like I told you guys earlier, Spotify and Pandora and Apple Music. I don't know the difference between iTunes and Apple Music anymore, but
Me neither.
Yeah, one's streaming and one you gotta buy the
They
song.
changed it all of a
Apple
sudden,
Music's
and I still have it
streaming, I
covered.
think. Yeah.
is this is an iPhone then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a great divide between iPhone.
Uh-oh, you were Android?
Well, it used to be so.
Admittedly.
Oh,
admittedly.
snap.
It used to be so easy to like buy
Google
stuff
Play.
like off of iTunes, and now it's like complicated. It's annoying.
I worked for AT&T for a number of years as a salesperson selling cell phones, so you knew what you were going to point them in the direction of based on their like understanding of a phone. So as soon as they come in like this doesn't work anymore, I'm like, okay, so we're going right to the iPhone here. But as soon as stuff came out that was easier to to get your hands on, like I overheard Photoshop. You can get a version of Photoshop on your phone now. I need to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I work with a lot of different content, so I'm an Android person, admittedly.
Hey,
But no, nothing below.
It
it.
might
No,
be
I-
a drummer thing because I'm on Android.
All right.
too, yeah.
The only reason I have iPhone is because that's really all I know.
Okay.
I have had options like to go over to Android, and I've thought about it and I've considered, but I'm always scared of change.
Sure.
So I just stuck with what I know. But honestly, Android might be way better. I don't know.
It's more difficult. It's more intense, that's for sure. I started off with an iPhone, so I got nothing but love about it. I started off with I felt lazy, so it was time for me to learn other options, I guess.
Right. Well, if you're watching iPhone or Android, you let
Good
us
question.
Right.
In the meantime, why don't you tell everybody that's watching your Facebook, Instagram, and website? And then we're going to get to your song you're going to play.
Right on. You can check everything that I do out on YouTube. It's not as updated as possible, but I'm quite a busy guy. That sounds like an excuse.
No, it's not.
More content is coming for sure. I am working on a new release called Without You that is going to come out of Rebirth Studios. And Mario Warfield, like I say, he produced my last one. Tonight's Our Night. And then, what was the other thing you wanted me to include?
Instagram.
The social media. I have it all written
Social
here too.
media.
So
Oh,
once he
yeah.
announces it after the show and stuff, we'll be able to post it and stuff so people can find you.
Right on. You won't find a whole lot on my Insta. As
People
the cool
still love
kids
to
call
go
it.
and follow.
Or
us.
Facebook.
But it's
whatever
not-
you use
but
more.
The song is on Spotify.
Yeah, actually, this one that I'm going to play right now, I'm going to do Closer to Home. My throat is a little scratchy. I apologize. I came here with the intent to do 3-4 songs for everybody watching, whether it be on no matter what streaming service it is. But
We're just happy that you're here. So
Yeah,
I'm
whatever
happy
you
to
want
be
to do.
here. I'm going to do Closer to Home, which I want to battle the bands type of thing with Touch Tunes, the jukebox company. And I was lucky enough to wind up having Closer to Home put on that. I just recently launched a video. It was a really personal video that was taken mostly at my grandfather's farm where I grew up in Elba. Most of the photographs and videos from there. It's I just launched it not that long ago. The song's a little bit older, but I certainly hope you still enjoy it.
Oh yeah, for sure we will.
Cool. Let's get it.
Let's get it, though. Everybody knows a story about a man who came from nothing. Made our souls on his hands and knees. He cried when he saw the hard land. He met the lady he calls his wife. Found himself some steady work. Began a little life. He's got stories of his whole life. I just couldn't believe when he asked me to tell my story about my family tree. My grandpa was born Cherokee. Daddy came from Irish soil. Grandma's kid was from Germany. Then he stopped me right there. And I thought I saw the tears when he said, we're so much closer than we know. 'Cause everything you're saying makes me feel a little closer to home. Pulled out of my gas station where I worked for almost nothing. Left a tip and left me thinking about how I left to become something. Still haven't made it to those bright lights. I lay staring at the ceiling almost every single night. When I thought about that man that night, and I just couldn't believe. Then it hit me right there. Unashamed, I shed some tears. I'm so much closer than I know. And everything he was saying makes me feel a little closer to home. She stopped me right there when I saw my mother's tears. And she said, Ross, we're so much closer than we know. And sudden I've been praying for you to feel a little closer to home. Closer to home, home, a little closer to home.
Woohoo!
Hey.
You know what I love about your voice? It's got that rasp in it, like that soulful rasp. It's so cool. Like that's so rare to find in like a natural voice. Like
healthy living. It's all healthy living.
That's what it is.
Actually, sound better now.
We gotta echo.
Yeah, why we gotta echo?
Reverb.
That's a great song.
We're gonna sing too.
Thank
Are you gonna
you,
do
Here we
that?
go. Let's go.
You do some backups.
I've got
2 tickets.
diarrhea.
Oh,
No,
fire
dude.
sauce. There's a lot of doo-doo talk on here. All right,
It's
I'm with you.
because he's a grown man, Jeff.
I got you. No, I understand.
Well, you got a ton of fans.
I could try. I got 2 tickets to Paradise. No, it sucked. That was awesome.
Hey guys,
that
thank
was
you so
excellent.
much. Thank you so
That
much.
was phenomenal.
That was one of those ones like you talked about earlier. You knew you had something like in a song
Right.
when you wrote it. Now, a lot of people ask me like, how come? Where are you getting things to write from? That actually, there's a lot of things in that song that are honest and true. Aside from I never worked in a gas station, all that stuff is true.
Home base is really home base. I like it. Yeah, you've got a ton of
Oh, yeah,
people
but-
that love you. And
Yeah, we
are-
got some comments.
Yes, we got a lot of
Okay.
comments on here. Let's see.
If we got time, Danny, go over some comments.
Let's see. We got Randy Badura. Oh, Ross
Hey,
Mead.
Randy.
Baby. Let's see. Allison says, oh, wow, amazing voice. We got
Dane Reynolds.
Dane Reynolds. I was going to say my eyes are
Dane.
awful.
Oh, no worries. I got the bad lookers, too. I got contacts.
I'm like literally like, Jolene Shepard.
Hi, Jolene. Thank you for watching. Thank all you guys for watching so much. I've had a great time here. These guys are doing good stuff here.
Oh, our photographer. Wow, dude, that was good.
Oh, yeah. John, what's up?
Thank you much.
You should
Will,
be
what's
here,
up?
John. We miss you, John.
Will from Las Vegas is tuning in.
Hey.
What up, Will?
Yes.
Catherine, what's up? She's from Vegas, too.
Got some Vegas listeners.
Scott, what's up?
All over.
Sounds good.
Nice, nice.
Yes, we loved that. That was great.
So
Thank you.
Oh, Buick City Breakdown. What's that?
Buick City Breakdown was a song that I wrote about the good, hard-working people in Flint, actually.
Oh, wow.
You were a judge at a Battle of the Bands at Sherman's one year.
Yeah.
I was with Yankee Trash, and we ended up winning that one. There was a lot of really great talent. There was Elements of Funk were there. Fantastic contest. But Buick City Breakdown was a song that I wrote about hardworking folks that are still left in Flint, man. It gets a bad rap, and I mean, they have the tragedy of the water problem, which I cannot believe is still a thing, why that hasn't been fixed. But Buick City Breakdown is a song that I played a lot with the Yankee Trash Band I wrote a few years ago. And he continually asks me to play that one.
Nice.
Though I haven't played that one in probably 4 to 5 to 6 years, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Is it available online? I feel like I remember that
That's
song.
a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember you singing that song. That's a good one.
Is it available online?
You can find it on YouTube for sure.
Okay.
Buick City Breakdown was at a time period where we had a quickly thrown together CD that a couple of our guys put together, and it came out fantastic. But after I left that group, it just kind of stopped messing with it. And maybe who knows? Maybe it'll come back. Yeah. Especially, at a time that Flint needs help and good, hardworking people. So if there's any way that can help out, I'd
I always
love
loved local promotion.
So, question: country or rock?
Like Alchemy.
Hybrid.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah. It has to go together.
I'm a metal dude for years. I mean, like inappropriate stuff that your mom hollers at you. You can't drive through like the
kids in their rock
subdivisions.
music.
Exactly.
So diarrhea's not bad at all then.
No, not to me, man. But so I grew up playing nasty metal, and then when I wanted to write, I did grow up on a farm, next door. My mom, I was very blessed to live right next door to my grandparents. So cows, goats, chickens, geese. I mean, doing hay.
Wow.
But so country or rock, there's no separation for me. It is exactly what I'm able to produce from me and still be true to exactly what I'm able to give up.
I think you two, because I know this because you started in rock.
Yeah.
So you're rock. I'm a rock baby too. I started in a rock band. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I transferred into country. I ended up liking country,
sure,
but I didn't start liking country.
Oh, right. No.
I went to country because they paid more. And so I thought, okay, I can like country. And then pretty soon it did become a hybrid.
Sure.
So I know that's probably because when you're rock first, it's kind of...
Well, you're never going to lose your rock roots. Right. But also, like, it's ingrained in me. No, I come from the farm, man. Mm-hmm. You got to feed calves in the morning before going to school. Country did not always be cool.
Right.
If you smelled like formula that you had to feed the calves in the morning and then go to school, you were not cool. Even if you had a jacked up truck, none of that made you cool. Right. So
it is cool now, though. Tell you.
I'm going home to milk the goats.
That's a real thing.
That's crazy.
That's a real thing.
I believe it.
No. You ought to shake my wife's hand. I actually grew up on a farm too, and they showed goats and milked goats for 4-H. She has got the strongest handshake out of most men that I've ever shook hands with. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's a real woman.
Yeah, I have to imagine it's because of the milking goats. I'm not.
Oh yeah. Probably.
Not sure how.
Yeah, probably.
Just a good
over and over.
Out.
Yeah. I work out. Yeah. Just hands.
I work out.
We are so glad that you came on today.
Yes,
I'm so glad.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much to
Tracy.
Tracy. I'm awful with names. So Tracy, thank you so much for recommending him. I mean, Ross, we've known each other casually. I mean, just know each other through music for a long time.
Same circles.
Right, same circles, music circles, really. And I've seen Ross plenty of times. Ross is great every time I see him. And so we are so pleased to be able to have you on here.
Do they get to see you perform?
Well, I've done a little bit of things here and there.
No. If that's a sore subject, I'm not trying to...
I know. I feel bad
Danny
because...
never performs on the show.
No,
why not, Danny?
I feel bad because my job here is like to interview other people. So I don't want to make it about me. Okay. But Chris always bugs me. Chris always bugs me about doing it. And we're going to do a show eventually where
I'm just saying you should use the platform to sing.
Maybe just one show.
Do you want to do a song together?
Just saying.
If I know it, I can do like harmonies or something on
snap.
it.
Oh, I was gonna let you sing since my throat's
No, oh God, no. It's fine. I need to prepare for
I'll
that kind
step
of
in
thing.
for this
Too many
one.
people watch this show.
I'll step in for
fair,
this one.
Fair.
No, shut up.
I just thought if it was something we
No,
both
I
know.
appreciate it though.
Well,
You're
we'll
so
get me
sweet.
out of the
Danny,
hot
you're
seat.
no
I hate
fun.
to put you closer to the hot seat.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm so used to being in the hot seat, especially with this one. He always
Danny,
puts
you're
me there.
I like
so.
this guy. He seems like a prankster from
He's-
way back. I like that.
He's like a child in a man's body.
I can understand.
You know.
Well, Danny, congratulations. You played yourself. You had a chance to sing.
We're gonna have like a whole
I feel
show.
like I'm gonna hear about this.
Here's what's happening. We're gonna have a whole show.
Probably.
I'll sing and I'll do the thing or whatever that everybody wants, and then we can put it to
Oh,
bed.
man, everybody's just getting excited. We got 25, 30 more viewers now. Now they're going by.
That's what I'm.
Oh no! This is my bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Trust me, you're not the first person to say
I'm
something.
sure.
But I feel like I like to give other people a
John
chance
Saba
here,
said do
but
it.
I will do it. Hey, people, I'll do it.
Well, you could.
Not today.
Why
but I'll do
not?
it. Because this is Ross's show.
Damn, if I could sing, I would do it.
Yeah, right.
Warm it up, Chris.
I heard that you can
He's about
sing.
to.
He's about to.
About to crash the mic.
I bet you're one of those people because I have heard, I think from Caroline, right, that he actually can kind of sing. Didn't you tell
No,
me that?
actually I can't. But I do have a question.
That was quick.
I
very
can't.
impressive.
I just farted.
You don't like it when you're in the hot seat, do
I
ya?
just listen. I just mess around. I cannot sing.
Okay.
But my question is, have you guys ever sang a song together though?
Yes,
I
I
was
was
gonna say,
terribly
yeah.
intoxicated. Let me be truthful.
man.
Here. I got asked. It was my night off, and it was a Friday or Saturday. And I know I didn't ever have Friday or Saturdays off. And I think it was Dan or Rick asked me to come up, and
Yes.
they were like, and I was like, no, listen, this is my day off. This is my day off, and I
I'm
was out
getting
of
beat
town.
up.
Well, I was intoxicated.
Where was it at? There was,
Stables.
oh yeah, I was gonna say it was
I
Bay
think it was
City.
Stables.
I didn't know if it was a Willow or a Stables, but
We were up for somebody's birthday party, so when they ask, and I don't never know, do you say like, no, it's my day off? I don't want to be rude, but hey, no, it's my day off.
Right.
I'm
But
gonna
you
be
know
able
when
to pull
you're-
this off, but. Yeah.
So you could sing tonight. And you could actually do
Oh
it.
no, that's not a possibility at all.
We-
My throat's trashed.
No, no,
we're-
she could sing.
as
You could do it.
performers, we know that there's things you have to prepare for.
Yeah.
And I would be willing. Ross is great. I would definitely be willing to do
All
something.
right. Well, Danny's breaking my heart, but Ross is phenomenally phenomenal. Let's do this. Danny, why don't
We'll have him
you?
back on and we'll do
Why
Yes,
don't
we
you
will
spit
have-
out his social media and where they can get his music?
Yes. So you
So
can
we
find
get that covered.
You can find his music anywhere on YouTube if you go search YouTube for Ross Mead. Also, if you search Closer to Home, that's the one that's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's on Touch Tunes. That's on YouTube.
Okay.
I just launched that one actually.
Okay, just launched, cool. And then if you search Ross Mead and North Country Band on Facebook, that's where you can find him. And for booking, all you have to do is
Oh, yeah.
contact rossmeadmusic@gmail.com. So if you are an owner of a venue or anything like that and want to book him, just email rossmeadmusic@gmail.com to talk about booking.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
We'll
That's
have you
what's
on
up.
if you'd be willing.
Whoa.
We would love to have you back on.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you coming out, man.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you all. You guys have been so hospitable. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Ross Mead, everybody.
Thank you guys for watching. Take care.
Yeah. Outro music.
Here he goes.
Cue
Ready?
up.
There he
Click,
goes.
click.
Turn it up, turn it up.
And there it is.
It's okay to unplug.
Yeah, unplug.
Unplugged from the Matrix. Detroit Life Live. Right now.
Oh, God.
Ross Mead. And don't forget your headphones
Oh yeah.
I was gonna
before
say,
you rip the table out.
there has been days where I have forgotten
Thank
mine,
you.
and I have walked away with the headphones.
Oh, shoot. Whoops, sorry.
Are you drunk? Are you drinking?
No,
What's
but I should be drinking.
happening?
That's what's up.
There's a theme here.
I know. It's all
Thank you
him.
guys. Take care.
Thank you, Ross.
Thank you.
We
now,
love Ross.
Now I'm going to sing.
Are you? At first, I was afraid. I was petrified.
I seen Aaron's herpes and I got defluttified. No, I'm just joking. Oh my God, that song was amazing. I wish Ross would have sang more songs.
Well, Ross had said
Because-
he said that he was having a hard
No,
time.
I know,
He was having
but I
throat
wish he
issues.
could have.
Me too. We're
What
gonna
I'm
have him back.
saying is, like, when he was on here, I swear it's like they're almost like you're hearing like the CD played back in your car.
That's
That's
Aaron.
how good this is. I mean, the artist is
Thank
great.
you, Aaron.
Aaron's doing a great job, but Ross is great.
Yes,
I
Ross.
want to hear more songs.
Ross,
And I wanted
honestly,
you guys to sing together. That would have been fun. Sometimes you have to step back and step out of your comfort
I'm
zone.
gonna put you in a spot where you're
and-
gonna feel
and
so.
don't get the, the.
We're gonna have Ross
high
back
vibes.
on, and then me and Ross are gonna do a duet, and you're gonna feel so
It's just
stupid.
good times. Well, when are we gonna do duet then?
You don't ever want to. You don't ever want to duet with me.
Well, I can't sing. I can tell you that much. But one
you
more
know-
time, Danny, do me a favor.
What?
Can you spit out Ross's social media? Because you said
Yes.
it kind of fast.
Yes.
and booking and all
Ross
that.
Mead Ross Mead and the North Country Band on Facebook. If you search that, you'll be able to find him. For booking, rossmeadmusic@gmail.com. Just email Ross Mead Music. That's ROSSMEAD music@gmail.com for booking information.
Yeah.
You know why I like Ross too is not only is he a great singer, great performer, he's got like such a soulful voice and it's so great, but he's so nice. There is the difference. I've met a lot of great performers. I mean, not around here. All the great performers around here are really nice, but I have met performers that are really great, but they lack the niceness, and that to me ruins it. So when an artist is not only great, but they're so kind and nice, that is what sells it for me. I love it.
Well, if any of you guys got questions watching, I agree with Danny. Leave a comment because he's over there reading comments. I think he's looking it up right now on his Android, unless it's too clunky and crashed. I don't know. But we have iPhones here. Me and Danny use iPhones, and they're like soldiers, and they work every time. So any questions, leave a comment. And if you share the show, you possibly could win a Detroit Life swag shirt.
Yeah. Should I announce who won last week's?
Time check.
I don't know. That's up to you.
We got to hire somebody to give me time check.
It's 9 o'clock.
Oh.
It's 9 o'clock, and all I hear. Okay, let's get it.
Okay.
Let's get it, Danny.
So the winner from last week's video for sharing the video is...
Wait, hold on. I want to say one thing. Nothing.
Oh, my God.
I was supposed to shout out our sponsors, but go ahead.
Okay, it's the
Should
winner...
I do that first or no?
Yes, just do it.
Okay, first and foremost, I want to thank you, Goat Promotes. Make sure you check him out. Mark, he's over there watching somewhere, doing his thing. Goat Promotes. Detroit Life Live, best Facebook show on the planet. Wise Guy Records, that's where we're broadcasting live from right now. If it wasn't for Wise Guy, Wiki Records, we would not be having a live show. So thank you, Wise Guys Records.
I was going to say, did you say Records?
Records. Yeah, I like butchering the end because I can't read it on the script. New Era, what's up, man? Thank you so much for being a supportive collaboration. And obviously, we got John Savi, photographer God. Make sure you check him out, Savi Styles. And we got Detroit Life clothing brand. We got Nike, Detroit Life collabing for the 313 day. Make sure you go to the website, DetroitLifeGear.com. Get your swag, get your merch, get your shirt, and support the show.
I saw John Savvy talking crap on here. And, John, you're not even here. So, until you get your butt here.
He's at home editing photos.
Until you get your butt here, I don't want to hear it.
But you want a photo? Better call in Jodo.
And also, I can't wait to see Caroline's pregnancy pictures. That's going to be awesome. So excited to see those. Also, the winner.
Top secret.
The winner from last week.
I feel kind of weird my wife being half naked everywhere. So, it's top secret, Danny. Thank you for spilling the beans. I know. Okay, let's get the winner. Let's get it. iPhones are better. Thanks, Carlos. JBL. Jelly Belly Live. I like that. Let's get it.
Okay. The winner for the Detroit Life t-shirt from last week is James Robert Clark. So, James, if you are watching,
Mr. Clark,
please private message us for your Detroit Life t-shirt. And if you share this video from today, you could be entered to win for next week to win yourself a Detroit Life t-shirt. So, don't forget to share.
Exactly. John's right there editing photos like I said.
Well, you should be doing it here. We miss you, John.
Yeah, John Savi, locked in your photography studio. All right, well, what else do we got on the agenda? I know we're running a little bit over.
That's about it for me.
All right, well, make sure you guys don't forget to go to the website, DetroitLifeGear.com, get your merch. And everybody that ordered their Nike stuff, it's going to be out shortly. I didn't know we were going to get jammed up with so many orders. Thank you for that. In the meantime and in between time, we are Detroit Life Live, #1 live Facebook show on the planet. If you copy, we're going to shut you down. With that said, I'm your main man, Chris Wren, with Danny Super Soprani Vitani, Fanny Super Danny Soprani Danny Fanny Channy.
Yes.
And we will see you Sunday at
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, St. Patrick's
Where?
Day on Sunday.
Where?
At the Vintage House.
Where? I think you forgot.
I was going to say, he doesn't even have a mic.
Everybody hears him yapping in the background. They're like, who is that guy?
It's this Sunday for St. Patrick's Day at the Vintage House.
Yes.
Be there or be square.
It's from 7 a.m. I won't be there till 8. So 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Possibly later. So don't play yourself.
I will be there probably.
Come on out. You don't
noon.
have to drink. Just come on out. Check out Detroit Life. Have a water. Have some good food. Your boy Vinny will be there. So Vinny Fontana be there. And I'm going to conquer the weather like Conor McGregor. Oh, Leprechaun. Okay. We're Detroit Life Live. I'm not good at that.
No.
All right, we out. We'll see you guys next week, same time. Don't play yourself. Treat yourself. DetroitLifeGear.com. Peace. I got gas in my car. I gotta go.
Detroit, the Motor City. It's who we are, how we build, inspire, empower, and strive for greatness. It's doing what they say you can't. Believe, even if no one sees it. It's not giving up. It's the drive to rise up. Refusing to quit. That's the unstoppable force of Detroit. That's the Detroit life.
Tired of that basement sound? Then record with the best. Wise Guy Records Studios on Gratiot and 10.5 Mile in Roseville. Professional, industry-grade HD equipment for all your recording, mixing, and mastering services with affordable rates. Beat production by Supertrack. Call to schedule 586-945-5303 or log on to the website wiseguyrecords.com, Detroit's finest recording company.
Some people think success is easy. Truth is, success only comes to those who work. Who work later, who work harder. Willing to have the relentless mindset to have it. If you're waiting for the easy road to come to you, you'll never have success. Doors will never open for you. You have to break them down.
Nobody said it was easy.
Wise Guy Records Studios presents My Popstar Birthday. Have your little celebrity rock out during an authentic, professional recording experience for their next birthday party. It's karaoke fun featuring their entire VIP crew. So log on and book your party now.